Star versus the Forces of Evil belongs to Daron, Nefcy, Disney Channel, and all other people associated with its creation. Please support Star versus the Forces of Evil and go buy the Magical Book of Spells. Okay, everybody, Raspberry Barrel here, and now we're going to finish up the last of Star Butterfly's chapter. We left off with the So He's a Demon dating guide, and Star was explaining and showing it to Tom because she's trying to better understand him. And now, let's just get right into it. And my computer and editing stuff just isn't working well, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Some of these images will not rotate, and so are sideways. Sad. I guess I blew it. Tom and I got into this huge fight. It's a long story, but we broke up, and so I went to the Forest of Certain Death to blow off some steam and kick some Tobit butt. Apparently, some ding-dong villagers actually live super close to the Forest of Certain Death, and they're telling me now that one of my flame bows maybe sort of burnt down their village. As if. Anyway, I got into trouble. My mom asked to see my spell book, realized I wasn't writing anything in it but scribble scrabble, as she called it, then yada yada yada, they're sending me away. Don't know where yet, probably Svtfoe's. Dad came to me privately and told me that while he hated Tobit too, he thought maybe it was best to have me trained somewhere without so many distractions. He said they were still scouring the multiverse for the right place. Also, I heard my mom tell my dad she's worried I'll end up like Supina the Strange. Who? What? Sad. All these sad pictures of Vermont and stuff. Earth. I know I'm supposed to be putting spells in here, but I guess I just need a listening ear at the moment. Mom and Dad sent me to Earth. From what I can tell, there are no monsters here, and people seem sort of friendly. It doesn't seem to be a big deal that I'm a magical princess from another dimension. I'm going to this school called Echo Creek Academy, and they put me up with these nice people. Angie and Raphael Diaz, their son Marco, is one of my classmates. He's nice, sort of neurotic, dresses cute, and he's into martial arts. I certainly miss Muni already, but this place is much better than Svtfoe's, and it's probably good to get away from Tom and clear my head. My going away party. There's a picture, and again, there's Tom, and Star doesn't remember Tom being there. Angie and Raphael told me to help myself to whatever I needed in their house, and I needed this. That's a little picture of little young Marco. Magic from the walls, do not eat. Boba tea, warriors, more horns, glitter glue. Oh my gosh, look what they have here on Earth. Queens. Food that isn't corn, sugar, burritos, put them together. Boys with these and these. People you love even though they don't know you. Tiny edible animals and their babies and magical looky box and ball sports. Well, now that Marco knows where I keep my journal, I'm going to have to stash these pages in here. Not that I wrote anything embarrassing I'm embarrassed about or anything. He'll never look in here. He can't stand Glossric. Hey, says Glossric. So here are the things from Star's diary. The episode where, Glossric locks Marco in the closet, and then Star has to learn how to dip down, and Marco reads the diary. These are those pages. She had to put them here on the spellbook to make sure no one else would read them, except, I guess, us and the other princesses to be. Chapter 11. My thoughts on Marco. I met Marco on the first day of school. Somehow the principal knew we'd be best friends, and it's true we are. But not at first. Marco is very particular. He likes things a certain way. I sort of picked up on that right away, so I just pretended like I didn't know what I was doing. Earth's a new crazy place, so I can sort of get by just by acting like I don't get it. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, diary. There's a lot of things I don't get about Earth. They have buttons you pushed across the street, and everyone pushes them many times. Why? Either the button works or it doesn't. Imagine the little man who's connected to the other end of that button. He must be terribly annoyed. Look, this isn't my first other dimension, okay? I get that I'm not gonna understand things right away, so I just roll with it. It's kind of cute when I don't necessarily understand things, so with Marco, I let it all hang out. I think it helps him to help me. When we're together, he sees the chaos in the world and sort of embraces it. I've never connected with another person in that way. I know what you're thinking, you naughty diary, and no, I don't have a crush on Marco. I can have a boyfriend, not a boyfriend, but a boy who's just a friend. He can even be cute, and it's not a big deal. I mean, take Marco. Case in point, totally cute, totally just friends, totally. Thank baby dolphin giggles for Marco Diaz. I almost destroyed the school today, but Marco helped me. Or I guess he just sorta got out of my way. I got my Muberty wings. This is from the night my two besties became besties. I think it went well. And there's those pictures of them all with pony head. I'm trying to be mad / not mad at Marco. I'm mad because he ambushed my date with Tom to the Blood Moon Ball. I know, I probably shouldn't have gone in the first place, but it's one of those things where I had to go to know, you know? Anyway, Marco sabotaged what would have been a perfect failure of a date, and it made me mad. Marco and I danced together, and I didn't know it was him at first. At least I don't think I knew. I'm not mad that I got to see how good of a dancer Marco is. Wand 2.0. So I guess this is a big deal. This creep Toffee was trying to steal my wand, but it turns out he wasn't trying to steal it. He really wanted me to destroy it. So I did, but surprise, my wand blew up Toffee, and then my wand came back to life. Note from Glossric. Yeah, this has never happened before. You're sort of on your own now, but I guess you always were. Born alone, die alone, I always say. My wand crystal. It's sort of split in two, but it's still yellow. Cleaved, ambertized star glass. Still rare, but now there are two. From Glossric. The handle. It's still lavender, but now it has a purple stripe. Apparently, says Glossric. My mill horse. Still smelly, and I can't understand anything he says. His name is Vincenzo, and he is quite possibly the weirdest mill horse ever, says Glossric. I'm getting that feeling again, the same one that I had before I ever wrote a single word in this book. I feel like I need to be writing in here more. I haven't even tried to jot my spells down. There'll be time for that after this weekend. Jan and I are going to have a seance in the cemetery to try to communicate with a spooky old clown named Bon Bon the birthday clown. Apparently he died tragically in a trick or candle accident. Can't wait. Will he come back just like his candles? I promise to write more soon. Jana cut this out of the book from the Echo Creek Library for me. And that's the end of Star's chapter. They do the clown seance, and then Ludo steals the spellbook. And so we never even get more about Star's Wand 3.0 or anything else in the series. And she doesn't even get to write down a single one of her spells. I would love if they made a little book of Star's magical notebook of spells so we could get some of Star's spells. Okay, so in the chapter, Star goes to Earth, and we learn the reason why she actually went to Earth. That whole thing in the theme song with her blasting Tobit, it was Tom broke up with Star. Star was feeling really mad. She wanted to battle some Tobit to try to, clear her mind and distract herself from her whole Tom breakup, but she accidentally set a village on fire. Because of this, Queen Moon and River decided to send Star to Earth. We got some more pictures of Star, her going away party, little cute young Marco, all this Earth stuff that Star is amazed by, lots of cutout pictures of it. We got some parts of Star's diary. She doesn't understand how traffic lights work and pushing the button to cross the street. She's, as you can see, already sort of likes Marco, but she won't admit it. And she isn't actually super dumb in a sense, She does know things, but she pretends to not be smart just so Marco can help her out. Then we got the Marco ponyhead pictures. We learn about Star's want, sort of. Glossaric has no idea what's up with this new mill horse. And there's a little picture of Bon Bon the birthday clown. And yeah, that's everything in Star's chapter. I can't believe that was it, you know. Yeah, so in a whole, Star's chapter is just her diary. I really liked finding out a lot more about Star, you know, before the series started. And really finding out why she went to Earth. Like, it went from her getting her wand to cut, that whole place is like on fire and they're sending her away. So this is nice to get, you know, more details on it. So thanks for listening, everyone. That's the end, and now we just have a little more of the book. Small chapter, partly Glossaric, partly some other stuff. So get ready for the last video. Yay! Star versus the Forces of Evil belongs to Daron, nefcy, Disney Channel, and all other people associated with its creation. Please go support Star versus the Forces of Evil and go buy the Magical Book of Spells. Thanks and bye!